Alright, let's try this again. Hey, what's up, nerds? My name is Trogdor, and I play Pokemon. This is another example of that. It is my third week in the NSTL. I am going up against Zane Goose. You almost certainly checked out my team builder, so you know what I'm bringing. You know the team that he brought. So I'm sitting here at 1-1. That's pretty cool. He is also 1-1. He actually played his week 2 battle after our week 3 battle was a little bit weird, so I wasn't able to go into like where we stand and all that jazz. But we're both 1-1. He's got a higher differential. But yeah, this will be an interesting game because one of us is going to be going 2-1. One of us is going to be going 1-2. And yeah, he brought okay, let's check it out his team. We got Jolteon, Hydreigon, Hoopa Unbound, Tornadus, Therian, Nidoqueen, and Quagsire. I don't see Mawile there, so I'm really confused. Like, why didn't you bring Mega Mawile? But on the other hand, it's like, yeah, okay, I kind of get it. I've got Heatran, I've got Zygarde, you know, I've got Cofagrigus, which is my dedicated, like, kill button for it. So Quagsire is obviously going to be the stop to Zygarde here. You know, I Dragon Dance, it's unaware. That Hoop is looking pretty spooky. I didn't do quite as much prep for Nidoqueen as I wanted to, but I'm pretty sure like I can, you know, tank an Ice Beam or Ice Punch with my Yache Berry on Zygarde and like set up and then outspeed and kill with Earth Power. Tornadus T got to be wary of, but you know, I can outspeed with Manectric. But anyway, let's see what goes on, and I'll, you know, let's get into the battle. So I lead with Heatran and he leads with Nidoqueen, and right away I'm like, okay, I can get rocks and die. I can get rocks and live if he also gets rocks. He can switch, predicting me to like go for Earth Power, or you know, anything can happen. So I decide, like, you know what, I'm gonna get up rocks right here, and so I do, but then I die. So Heatran does what it does best, and that's literally nothing. So yeah, but looking at his team composition, those rocks look like they're up to stay. So if I can shuffle things around, that's going to be pretty great. But yeah, Heatran going down turn 1, that's kind of unfortunate. I'm down 6-5, but some people say once you go down 6-5, you might win. So anyway, let's see what happens. So yeah, I go into Zygarde. Obviously 1,000 arrows is going to be doing a lot, and what a surprise, like Quagsire, his dedicated switch. So yeah, it's unaware that I'm not going to be doing much. So I go into Bulu as he goes into Toxic, which is unfortunately going to, you know, limit my longevity because, you know, I'm substitute. So Tornadus comes in. I don't have a lot for it. So when I was EVing my Tapu Bulu, even if I got like, I brought the Rock Tomb, which will lower the speed, but even after that, I believe Tornadus Therian still outspeeds my Tapu Bulu, which is kind of unfortunate in this situation. I should have been a little bit smarter in my EVing of this, but you know, then again, like, I don't know if it would have worked out anyway. So he manages to survive that hit as my substitute is broken with Sludge Bomb, which, you know, is going to be doing an insane amount of damage. So I bring in Manectric, you know, because it outspeeds, but as he U-turns into Jolteon, you know, it's a good switch. And look at this. Okay. The burn that Jolteon is burned right now. So that's a Quick Feet Jolteon. I don't have anything to outspeed that, so that's a little bit scary for me. This threw me for a huge loop because I literally forgot that Quick Feet was a thing. So I was like, oh dear. So it's one less thing that I can set up with on Zygarde with my Yache Berry, because now I've got to, you know, go for the instant kill. So I don't have Volt Switch on my Manectric. I don't know what moves I have and why, and I should have realized first of all that this is not Volt Absorb, this was Quick Feet, so I could have gone for my Thunderbolt, but yeah, I just switch into Cofagrigus right away. Shadow Ball does a huge chunk, and there's no way I'm living that, and I don't have a good switch into this. So he takes me out, Cofagrigus goes down, and that's just very unfortunate. So I do what I mentioned earlier. I'm going to tank this hidden power with a Yachi Berry and just go for the 1,000 arrows to get rid of Jolteon. Not exactly the way I would have liked that to go down, but it's still down anyway. So Hydreigon comes in. I bet that's Scarf, even though it would have outsped me. But yeah, just that seemed like Scarf. He goes into Tornadus, and I don't have a good switch in for this thing, so Tapu Bulu has just got to be the thing that goes down at this time. So I'm getting kind of like, yeah, that Tornadus is not doing me any favors. I'll be honest, I'm confused about my Manectric set. Like, I've got Substitute but not Hidden Power Ice, and that would have been really great for Nidoqueen because none of my other attacks are doing a lot of damage. And here I could have gotten, you know, a really significant amount of damage done to this Nidoqueen, but instead I'm just behind a sub, and the best I can do is go for Flamethrower. So that's unfortunate, as he goes for the Earth Power, which can knock me out in any time, anywhere. So Zygarde's got a lot of bulk, and but he predicts that and goes for the Ice Punch, which, yeah, that was a bad switch on my part. Quagsire once again coming in, dedicated switch, 1,000 arrows, do nothing. But I decide, you know what? He doesn't have a fairy. I'm just gonna go for an Outrage. He can either stay in. Rock Slides, that did so little damage. I was amazed at how bulky Zygarde is. So Zygarde getting its second kill of the game. But of course Tornadus can just pick me off easily like that as he goes. Okay, where was I? Had to step out. Yeah, let's go back a couple turns. Was I on the part where Nidoqueen was ruining my day? I think so. So yeah, Tornadus got the kill on Zygarde with U-turn, so it's up with 2 kills there now. Nidoqueen comes in, and like I said, my Manectric set is not very well thought out because having, you know, Hidden Powers would have been so good. So he got up the rocks, obviously, because my last thing coming in is Yanma, and with that, you know, I'm going to be taking 50% damage right away. That'll make it easier for Nidoqueen to deal with me, but I do have the Hidden Power Ground, so hopefully I can weaken it enough such that Yanma can get rid of that, and then it can ruin Tornadus' day, and then it can ruin Hydreigon's day, and then it can ruin the Hoopa Unbound's day, and hopefully it can be Yanma versus the world. But first we have to get some damage on the Nidoqueen as Mega Manectric goes down. So yeah, 52% health, Yanma versus the world. Gonna go for the Protect, so he's obviously carrying some tech that can take me out. Yeah, leftovers and burn damage do opposite each other, but yeah, no, that's... The dream is dead. The dream is dead. Yanma could have come out there with 4 clean kills if I had just been able to get some more damage on this. Rocks would have helped out against the Tornadus. I think, yeah, Hoopa would have just dropped Hydreigon. I could have gotten with my, no, Tornadus? Yeah, anyway. Theory Mining aside, Nidoqueen just ruined my day. I was under prepped for that, like, severely, and yeah, that Quick Feed Jolteon also threw me for a loop. It really crippled my Cofagrigus because I didn't really have anything to switch in, and I kind of panicked there, to be honest. Zygarde probably would be my MVP of this game, coming out with 2 kills and 1 death. Got a nice kill on Quagsire with the Outrage, and Jolteon with the 1,000 arrows. I could have played smarter, because obviously the Ice Punch with Nidoqueen didn't KO me, even though my Yachi Berry had been popped. So I could have sacked something else like Manectric, which, hindsight, my set was just terrible. I did have the Signal Beam for Hydreigon and Hoopa, but, you know, when I've got Yanma to, you know, as the intended MVP of this game, kind of pointless. So I could have sacked something and then survived the Ice Punch to get a Dragon Dance and then KO, and then basically do huge damage to his team before bringing in Yanma and sweeping like I wanted to. But yeah. Good game, Zangoose. Very well played. Definitely saw the biggest, definitely saw what could do the most damage to my team, and played very well. I played badly 2 weeks in a row, but you know, whatever. I've got my 4th week coming up shortly. I'm going against the Don Fanatic, the commissioner of the PPL, and another fellow admin of the NSTL. That's going to be an interesting game. I've been putting a lot of prep into that because he's got a disgusting team. Stay tuned for the team builder for that. And toss a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new and want to see more of this content. And let me know what you guys thought of the game. And yeah, go check out all the other coaches and their NSTL content because we're a really cool bunch and got, you know, a lot of battles going in. Yeah, anyway, that's it for this battle. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.